right, this is good afternoon. This is call number 2020-09540 in the interest of 7 and Sincere McAllister. All parties and witnesses, please unmute yourselves and raise your right hand to be sworn. And put on your video, please.
Okay, 1 second.
All right, raise your right hand. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to these children.
My name is Lateria Jones, and I'm the mother of 7 and Sincere.
All right, and representing the state of Texas.
Here, Mitchell.
I want to note that the non-custodial parent father is Gary Dean McAllister Jr. Mr. McAllister was personally served on August 5th, 2021 at 8:53 a.m. at 15125 Highway 24/285 Buena Vista, Colorado in Chaffee County. It appears that he's not filed an answer. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Do you have any return of service on it?
Yes. Well,
I'm sorry, return the
the certified.
certified mail notice.
Yes, Your
I
Honor.
just
I
have-
sent it to the printer. It should have been. It should be there.
See if you can find that, Maria. Unless you put it somewhere else in here.
Check the last,
Mhm.
pages.
Mm-mm. There were there were 2 notices and one well, here's
Your Honor, you should have one for Delta Correctional and Delta.
Delta Correctional. Yeah, we're looking for that.
Okay.
Can she resend it?
Huh?
She can resend it.
Can you resend it, Ms. Mitchell?
Yes. Okay, I sent it again.
Okay. Okay, Mr. McAllister was given Further notice of this Zoom hearing by certified mail return receipt requested, which was picked up at the postal facility in Delta, Colorado on April 6, 2022. So we'll proceed by default.
Okay, Your Honor, I first would ask that the court take judicial notice of the DNA test report.
Court will note that the DNA test report would indicate that the alleged father, Gary McAllister, is not excluded as a biological father of the tested child, 7 McAllister. Is that the only, and Sincere McAllister, the same there. He's not excluded as a biological father of both those children that are the subject of this suit. Okay,
Okay, I'd next like to call Ms. Jones as my first witness.
okay.
Ms. Jones, please state your full name.
Lateria Jones.
What are the names of the children, of your children in this case?
Sincere Don McAllister, 7 Demir McAllister.
Okay, what are their birth dates?
October the 30th of 2019.
Okay. Who is their father?
Gary McAllister.
Okay, Ms. Jones, are you currently married?
No, ma'am.
Were you married when you conceived your twins?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And are you asking that this court establish the parent-child relationship between Mr. McAllister's son 7 and your son Sincere?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. With regard to conservatorship, are you requesting a joint managing conservatorship be put in place between you and Mr. McAllister for the children?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking this court to designate you as the managing conservator with the exclusive right to designate the primary residence of the children without regard to any type of geographical restriction?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. With regard to possession and access, which is our visitation, are you requesting a standard possession order be set in place for this order?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. With regard to child medical support, is Mr. McAllister incarcerated at this time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How are the children covered for health insurance?
They both have Medicaid.
Okay. And so with regard to the child support and the medical support, due to Mr. McAllister being incarcerated, you do understand that this court is going to set child support and medical support at 0 at this time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, are you asking for any type of retroactive child support?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so we were able to determine that from October the 30th, 2019 through April the 26th, 2022, Mr. McAllister should be ordered to pay you $2,821 for retroactive child support. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, we did take into consideration the fact that Mr. McAllister has been in and out of jail, and so we've only calculated child support for 13 months during that period of time. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And we're not setting a payout on that amount at this time due to Mr. McAllister's incarceration, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Are you requesting that this court order that both you and Mr. McAllister split any uncovered health expenses 50-50?
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe this order is in the best interest of your children?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court to grant this default judgment against Mr. McAllister?
Yes, ma'am.
I pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right, the court will approve the order as submitted. Thank you very much. Anything further on this case, Ms. Patcha?
I have nothing further on that matter,
Is
Your
Miss,
Honor.
was that Miss Jones that was with us?
That was Ms. Jones.
She can be excused.
Thank
This is cause number 2021-29722 in the interest of Georgiana Lizama. All parties, there are no parties or witnesses. Miss Mitchell, can you identify yourself?
There is one person, Your Honor, should be
Robert
Mr. Perez.
Bettis. Hold on a minute. Okay, he is present. That is the biological father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, this is cause number 2021-29722 in the interest of Georgiana Lizama. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Is he on video or telephone?
You should be on video.
Okay,
You
Mr.
can't see
Pettis,
me?
turn on your video. We can't see you.
How do I do that? Sorry.
Okay,
Video, we just need to
Uh,
see it's light.
you need lights. Can't see you. It's just dark.
Lights. Let me turn the light on. Can you see me now?
No,
It says I'm
Hey,
on video.
it's just dark. It's just a dark black screen. That's all I see.
Oh, well, it says I'm on video, so I don't know what else to do. I have the light on.
Okay, it's not coming up on video.
Is something covering your camera?
No.
All right, you were able to see him before, Miss Mitchell?
Yes, when we were negotiating.
Okay, you recognize that voice?
Yes.
All right, court will note that the mother is not present. She was personally served on June 12, 2021. She has not made an appearance or filed an answer. Is that correct, Miss Mitchell? Or did she sign the,
Both
all
the
signed it?
mother and the presumed father appeared at the last setting and signed the paternity testing order
Okay,
along with Mr. Pettis.
all right then. Mother was personally served on June 12, 2021. Presumed father was personally served on June 12, 2021. Neither one of them were present, but they both signed a parentage testing order, which contained therein an order setting this hearing, this Zoom hearing, and the biological father is present, correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
So we'll proceed by default as to the mother and the presumed father.
Okay, I'd start by asking you to take judicial notice of the DNA test report on file.
Court will note that the DNA test results report would indicate that the I don't have that DNA test report, Maria. I've got the Hind DNA test report. Oh, I'm sorry, it's up here on the screen. Return of service, okay. We got this one. We got this one, okay. Here it is up on the screen. Court notes that DNA test report would indicate that the alleged father, Miguel Lizama Gracias, is excluded as the biological father of the tested child, uh, Georgiana Lizama, who is the child of subject to this suit. The DNA test report would indicate, another DNA test report would indicate that the alleged father, Robert Pettis, is not excluded as the biological father of the tested child, Georgiana Lizama, who is a child subject to this suit. Okay. Anything further?
Your Honor, the Attorney General's office would just ask that that we're requesting to not see the surname change that we requested previously, conservatorship, possession and access, child support, medical support, mental support, all retroactive support, and proceed only on the issues of parentage and court cost.
All right, let's proceed.
I would first call Mr. Perez.
Yes,
Mr. Perez, could you state your full name?
Robert Garza Perez Jr.
Okay. And you are the father of Diana J. Lizamo, is that correct?
Yes,
Okay. Are you asking this court to find in order that you should have a parent-child relationship between you and Georgiana?
no,
Okay.
You understand that the DNA test indicates that you are the
yeah, I
biological father of
understand
this
that.
child. All right,
I
so you
understand
understand that the court is going to establish a parent-child relationship between you and this child.
Well, I mean,
Did
it's
you
been
understand
17
that?
years,
I
so
know
I
that
understand that.
I know that you're not wanting to do that, but as a matter of fact, you're the father of the child, correct?
Yes, that's what the DNA says.
All right, so then therefore we're going to establish the parent-child relationship between you and the child. Child has to have a legal father, and you are the biological father. So we were going to make you also the legal father. Do you understand that?
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Perez, and you understand that the court is going to order that you pay court costs bill on or before June the 26th, 2022, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Your Honor, I passed this witness. And I would ask additionally that the birth records be amended to show that Mr. Perez is the father of Georgiana.
All right, have you had an opportunity to look at that DNA report, Mr. Pettis?
I haven't. Have I seen the report? You say?
Yes.
No, I haven't seen the report.
Ms. Mitchell, have you not showed him the report?
I have not, Your Honor. I was thinking they may have sent him something, but no, I haven't today.
Well, I can't have done it into evidence unless he's seen it and has no objection.
Was that the file you sent me earlier?
No, this is something that was already
Okay.
on
Okay.
the
I'm
court.
sorry.
Okay, so Your Honor, I would like to step down and send him an email so that he can see what's in the court's file with regard to the testing.
Well, okay. Are you on these other cases also?
Yes.
All right, well, we'll have to wait once you go ahead and send it to him
Okay.
and let Maria know when we're
Okay.
ready. Or can you just do it?
I may,
Quickly.
Arnold, can you email him?
Let Maria know when you're ready on that one, and I'll come back on
Okay.
that one and then the
Yes, I
other
can.
two remaining cases.